All right, guys, we're back once again here with the Countdown to Star Series 2, page 3, question number 1. Let's kind of take a look at it. So it says number 1, quadrilateral GHJK is graphed below. So we have some type of four-sided figure here in the coordinate plane. So if a quadrilateral GHJK is rotated 90 degrees counterclockwise about the origin to make quadrilateral G prime, H prime, J prime, and K prime, which rule represents the described transformation? Okay, so keywords here that we want to make sure that we're looking at when we are looking for the problem is, first of all, this figure here that is given to us, we want to label it. This is our pre-image, all right, because that is what is given to us before. We're trying to figure out, well, what is the new figure going to be? Now, it says that we want to find the rule that represents the transformation. So what I would normally suggest here is the first thing is, after you label your figure, go ahead and label your coordinate plane. So if we remember correctly, quadrant 1 is located here, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, and quadrant 4. So remember those quadrants and their characteristics. So you have a positive relationship here in quadrant 1. You have a negative positive relationship in quadrant 2. They're both negative in quadrant 3. And in quadrant 4, you have a positive negative relationship. All right. So now at this point, what I would suggest is now go ahead and label your turns, or how many degrees I have to move around this coordinate plane in order to show that I move 90 degrees. So let's change a little color here. So from quadrant 1 to quadrant 2 is going to be a 90-degree change. And I'm going to counterclockwise, which means if I was looking at a clock, so this is 12, 3, 6, and 9, I'm going to be going that way. Okay. Sorry. So in saying that, each quadrant, from quadrant to quadrant, so from 1 to 2, from 2 to 3, you're going to get 90 degrees. From 3 to 4 is 90 degrees. And from 4 back to 1 is also 90 degrees. So if I'm going to make this transition, the first thing that I'm going to look at is what's changing here. So if I'm going to rotate 90 degrees clockwise, so here it is, I'm going from quadrant 1 to quadrant 2. When I'm going to do this, it looks like I'm going to have a sign change here at some point. So if I'm going to have a sign change, I can already eliminate letter A because that one doesn't even have a sign change at all. Now what I'm going to do is, it says that the first sign is going to change. Well, I know we're looking from left to right, or excuse me, from right to left, because I'm going counterclockwise. The first guy is going to change right there. So because I know that, I'm also going to eliminate C, because C does not have the first coordinate, it does not have the first coordinate negative. So now I'm left between B and I'm left between D. Now, here's what we got to make sure if I'm going counterclockwise and I'm rotating. If I'm rotating, I'm also going to be switching X and Y's position. So if I remember that correctly, the only one that has them switching positions is letter B. So what I want to make sure that I understand how to do this, guy, is this is more memorization, and this is more, okay, how do I make sure that I have each one of these rotations